When Torey Lovullo was informed on Saturday that actor Kevin Costner was at Salt River Fields and wanted to see him, he felt there had been a misunderstanding. Does he realize that I'm Torey Lovullo and not Tony La Russa? I ask myself. Lovullo said, "That other Italian guy, you know." The iconic actor was at the ballpark for a commercial picture shoot, and Lovullo was one of only a few individuals in the organization to have the opportunity to meet him. According to Lovullo, he's the voice, and he's right there in front of you talking to you. 5 minutes later, I'm hanging out with Kevin Costner after essentially watching players hit and shagging on field 2. You are unable to make it up. One of the coolest professions in baseball is mine. It was fantastic. I had a terrific time hanging out with him, and I essentially complimented him for all of his movies and his excellent performance, especially the baseball ones. And that I get the impression that I'm watching a baseball player when I watch him. I'm not observing a performer attempt to play baseball. And since it means a lot to us in our field, I praised him for making the effort and for taking it seriously, and for that, he thanked me. It was really sincere. Right-hander Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks says Bull Durham is his favorite baseball movie ever, so he was thrilled to have the opportunity to speak with Costner and ask him a lot of questions about the movie's production. Gallen played in the original Durham Athletic Park in North Carolina, while he was a player at the University of North Carolina, and the 1988 film was shot there. "I had a great time spending 10 to 15 minutes with him," Gallen remarked. He shared some stories about playing at the former Bull Durham Stadium when I asked him a lot of questions about Bull Durham. Costner asked Gallen if he wanted to sign the baseball he carries around and flicks in the air, like many pitchers do. They stood in the shallow area of the outfield and continued to converse after Gallen said yes and had the signature. Gallen claimed that after that, he added, "I bet you I could hit a ball over the fence." He said, "Throw me that ball," when we were standing in center field. I don't know if he assumed it was another ball or if he recognized it was the one he had signed. He hit it after I threw it to him, and the ball now has a grass stain on it. Therefore, in my opinion, the tale is even more awesome than simply owning a brand new white baseball with a signature. I can tell you a tale about it. Gallen also had the chance to question Costner on his experience at MLB's yearly Field of Dreams game, which takes place on the Iowa cornfield, where the film Field of Dreams was shot. Gallen remarked, "I know some guys who have played that game and they said it was a lot of fun." According to Costner, the event was incredibly well executed and he thought it was cool to be a part of it. Derek Hall, the president and CEO of the Diamondbacks, also had the opportunity to meet Costner. "Having him here was fantastic," Hall remarked. His selflessness and grace were beyond measure. "He is a member of baseball and Hollywood royalty.